Let's talk about the first thing we did when we had the drums on. So basically, since you were working with the C scale and the D Dorian mode, and we used the C scale to demonstrate some kind of bassline improv stuff with just that drum track. So it was just following the kick and the snare. So basically you just had your 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the first time it was really just like staying with one note for each measure or bar. So hopefully the drums and the bass sound okay together on this recording. So stuff like this. Then went on to doing things a bit fancier, so you don't have to stay on the same note the whole measure. Kind of mix it up here and there, something like this. Just have fun with it and see what you come up with while trying to stay on that same rhythm pattern. So the next thing, we threw on some lovely MIDI distorted guitars and demonstrated some accent patterns that could be that are fairly common with a bass line. So you're going to play the root note of this chord on the kick, and then you're going to play the fifth interval when the snare happens for this first example. So, got the guitars on, so let's give that a try. The next one, you're going to still play the root on the kick, then you're going to play the octave on the snare. Last example, we are accenting the snare with the fifth interval, and in the second snare we use the octave. So we're doing a mixture of it. We also talked about, to help you work on the slapping and the popping, to slap the root note and then pop the accent. So I have yet to try this particular thing for this particular rhythm, but let's see how it goes. Let's see if I can run through all three for a demo. free to improv it up with the other modes when you're ready. And you can even use this as a backing track to just solo over. So, just like you were doing with backing tracks, you can still use the C scale and the D Dorian or any of them really, and something over the, soloing over this particular progression would work just fine. And you don't have to stay with the kick, snare, kick, snare. You can, but just for the sake of expression and having fun, do it however you want to. Yeah. Well, I think that about covers it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you again Saturday.